Alright, g'day, Prepping Australia here once again, talking about trying to help you get prepared and in doing so save some cash. Because as I keep mentioning, stuff here in Australia is very expensive, especially compared to the US. And I know that those of us who are in Australia and we watch these videos and we see everybody buying all this cheap stuff, or not cheap as in cheap and nasty, but cheap as in inexpensive, it's very frustrating. So what we have here is something that I keep reading should be in just about every prepper's kit, and certainly in your bug out bag when you're going to head out and go into some unknown situation, and that is basically a multi-device. Just goes through some of the features here. So it has an AM/FM radio, and it has an antenna which can raise up. Just open that up here for you. We can turn that on so you can see it actually works. Of course, there's no weather channel, it's just a local channel. That's cool. You can switch between that. There's obviously a tuner. You also have a built-in light, so we can see some lightage there. And again, it's can't quite. There you go. You can see there's 3 LEDs, and it's fairly bright when you point straight at it. So again, hopefully I didn't blind you there. On the top, it has. Get back in. I think I'm out of focus here. There we go. It's a little bit better. But that is a solar charger. So the thing will actually charge itself. So it's got 2 NiCad batteries built into it. It came charged, so it works fine. Again, it's got the radio, it's got the light, and it has the NiCad features. But guess what? When the batteries run out, it also has a hand crank. So, hear that? So they say 1 minute of this will give you 30 minutes of radio and 80 minutes of light. Now that is fantastic. That is a brilliant survival tool, especially when you're in a situation that you're not in control of, and you're going to need these things. You're going to need the radio to learn about what's happening out in the world. You're going to need the light because it's going to be night and you're going to be fishing around for stuff. You're always going to need a light, and then you're going to it's always nice to have the solar power and the solar charging. But if it's at night, or if it's a nasty day like it was today and the sun didn't come out all day, all I have to do is put 1 minute of hand crank strength, and that thing's working, and I got 30 minutes of radio and 80 minutes of light. So again, fantastic tool. Now let's talk costs, okay? So I went into Katmandu in the mall here, and as you guys probably know, Katmandu is a shop that specializes in outdoor gear, specifically for climbers. They got a lot of biking stuff as well, but I think it's primarily around mountain climbing and backpacking. And it's a nice shop. They got really quality equipment. But as I said, you go to Katmandu in America, and it's probably somewhat affordable. Here, this radio, they wanted $99, so they wanted $100, $99 Australian, to get this thing. So what did I do? Well, I hopped on ebay.com.au. And for those of you people in Australia that want to get a good deal, or at least do some shopping around, eBay has turned out to be a fantastic place for me anyway. So again, once you're on eBay though, you got to shop around. They had a whole bunch of different versions of this. Some look like they were pretty dodgy. I'm just going to hop away and show you some of the kit that came with this one. And they didn't all come with these bits and bobs, as they say here in Australia. So it came with a USB charger. Okay, so that's pretty standard. I think most of them come with a USB charger. There's a place here where you can peel that back, and you can actually stick the charger in, so you can actually charge your phone if you wanted to. So again, you can hand crank and charge your phone. That's cool. That's never going to happen if you're out in the bush and you don't have that kind of tool. And then the other thing that it came with was a DC plug. So I can plug this DC plug into this, and then it came with some other little plugs that are specific to specific devices. So I think it's got a USB extender, it's got a micro USB, and then it's got another kind of variant USB, and it's supposed to be able to charge just about anything, including most of the Apple devices, I think, except for the Apple 5s. But I'm not an Apple guy anyway, so it doesn't matter to me. So I got all of this stuff for, hey, wait. I got all that stuff for $29 US, and the shipping was free. Now it came from China, so it took about 2 weeks to get here. But you know, I saved myself a lot of money. I saved myself $70. It is almost the exact same. The quality is the same. I went to Katmandu. I looked at the pack. I pulled the thing out. You know, I played with it. You know, it weighs the same. The quality of the batteries are the same. It's waterproof, just like the one was in Katmandu. So once again, just because you're in Australia doesn't mean that you have to pay Australian dollars to get some equivalent quality gear. So again, last but not least, don't waste your money going to retail establishments here in Australia and buying prepping supplies or anything with regards to survival, because there's so many other better ways to get access to this equipment, and quality equipment as well as that. So once again, thanks for hanging in there. This will be a short one just to give you another example of how to save some money. And once again, Prepping Australia out.